What's going on, YouTubers, gamers and fellow hobbyists? Welcome to this carcast. This time I'm not going to my wife's work, I'm coming home from where my wife works. I had to drop her off to work today because we had to take a car in for repairs from, some of you may remember someone backed into it a while back, and this is the insurance repair job sort of thing. So we had to be there at 8:30 this morning. I was like, oh! I'm not used to getting up early. I used to be, but I haven't got up so early for a while now. So up at 6, time you shower, breakfast and everything else. It's trying to get through the traffic in the morning. So anyway, I'm going home now. I expect the post has been by now. Just popping the fan on because it's a little warm. I'm coming back through all the speed bumps and coming through Plymstock, and so I'm going to go, coming home, I'm going to go out to the studio today. I'm going to have a look at, I'm going to spend the day organising in the studio today, for like upcoming videos. I know I've got like I know I've got terrain pieces to paint and things like that. I finished one yesterday, which you'll see on my On the Bench, the last one I put up from the point of recording this. But I've got so many more terrain pieces to get through and paint up and that kind of thing. Yeah, so had a cracking night of Space Hulk last week. My friend of mine came round. I was hoping to talk to him, and I mentioned this on my On the Bench video. I was hoping to talk to him about doing a collaboration YouTube channel. But he's just got so much going on in his personal life right now, and he wouldn't be able to devote time to it. But he's very interested in it, in at least the talking about the retro computing. So it'd be a completely different niche. So other than that, though, it looks like I might have to do it myself, which is a shame. I would like to be collaborative on that because financially it could be a bit of a crippler. What with buying the computers and then repairing them and all that kind of good stuff, the setups and so on. There's a lot of, it's cheaper than it was back in the day, yes. Like a BBC microcomputer, for instance, I'm just picking one at random, it was £400, you can get them cheaper now, but you want to do that one, you want to do the Spectrum, you want to do the Commodore 64, the VIC-20, there's all these other ones, Nintendo, there's just loads of stuff to do with retro computing and video gaming. Although it's not expensive, in its own right, each one, but, collectively, and you'd need to cover all machines, wouldn't you, really, or as many as you could to keep interest in the channel and the videos. That would be expensive, so it'd be nice really to have someone to sort of share the financial burden, but looks like I'm going to have to go it alone, but that's okay. It'll just be a slower process. So I might start with my first home computer, which was a Sinclair ZX81. Yes, I am that old. Black and white. That's how old school I am, baby. Anyway, but other than that, today I'm sorting out my studio. Like I said, I've got a lot of terrain pieces to sort out. I need to reorganise some stuff, get a gaming table set up, ready maybe for next week or the week after, I don't know. Might be able to get a game in finally. It's been a while. I need to play Warhammer 40k, and then I can get on with my other miniatures as well. I've got interesting miniatures from that series to paint, a load of them, I've got Tyranid Flying Hive Tyrant that I want to put together and paint up, which would be cool. I have my Tower Force as well. Obviously, you know, I don't have enough of those for like a viable army yet. Well, I suppose I could do a little skirmish, which might be fun. That might be fun, actually. In fact, thinking about it, talking my thoughts through, that might be the best way to go through and learn the nuances of their faction. Yes. Yes, good call, Pete. Might do that. Being that I've got a small force of orcs, and they're easy enough, I can use them. Maybe my friend will play the orcs, and then I can then sort of go through town and get used to them. See, what I'm doing is I'm trying to get my friend, another friend of mine, into 40k, and he doesn't mind being on film. At least I don't think he does. That way I can record games then. Then if he gets into it, then he can get an army or whatever, and yeah, who knows the future, right? But as you know, it's difficult for me to find games, you know, or opponents where I live. I mean, there is the Plymouth Association of Wargamers. When I'm not a member anymore. I used to be, but not many of them play Warhammer. They play different games, like Flames of War, and, Bolt Action, and there's an older. It's mostly older historical games they play. Mostly, I say that mostly. Although that is where I used to play a lot of my War Machine and Hordes, which was good because that really got me into that game back then. Oops. Bus in front of me, or coach rather, which is stopped rather suddenly there. So that really got me into that. But they mostly play the historical stuff. Whilst I like that, that's fine. But I want to play 40k because it's so cool, so cool. And yeah, that's what I want to do. When I get into historicals, it'll probably be Romans, I should think. I can do a Gaul army then as well. Like the French Gaul army. This coach doesn't know what lane he wants to be in. Come on, chap. With a shop. Anyway, so this is a car cast going the opposite way. It's that muggy, humid weather, so I expect only the dehumidifier on in the studio. That makes it hot though, doesn't it? It was good finishing a piece of terrain yesterday, I'll have to admit. So I can get that on the table. That's nice. I've got another one to do, but it's MDF, so I might be texturing that one. Who knows? Might be, he says. Or I might just spray it. Greys and blacks. Yeah, I haven't worked that one out yet. But I've got some other plastic kits. I've got the Crashed Aquila kit. Is it the Crashed Aquila? Not Aquila. Crash Valkyrie, is it? It's like a Valkyrie, isn't it? I'm not quite entirely sure. I got a section of the or a kit of the Wall of Martyrs to do. They're good. I want to get some more of those to build that up. That would be really cool. I got some hexagonal fencing on the way from eBay. That might have even arrived today. If it has, I hope the dogs haven't chewed it up. They have a tendency to do that. It was only a couple of quid anyway, so if they have, you know. Or if it was too big of a package to put through the letterbox, it'll be with my neighbour. And that's okay, but yeah, my dogs don't like the post. That's my fault, because I tried to teach them to retrieve the post when they were puppies, and all I did was give them the interest in the post as it comes through the letterbox. I mean, how do you train a dog to retrieve mail. Is that a cliche thing and they don't do that? But I'm going through the other side sticking bits of mail through the postbox going, hey, come on, get this, like blah blah blah, and they think it's a game, so they want to play tug of war with it and shred it and stuff. So that's not one of my finer moments, I have to say. Oh wow, I'm just looking at a place where they had all, it used to be buildings and they demolished it. It was in a state of demolishment, just like piles of rubble for years, and it's all been cleared out. So I wonder what they're going to put there. One of those things you just notice one day, like land in development, do you know what I mean? So going past the embankment in a moment. I hate this bit. It's a bit where lanes go two lanes into one. Get in, get some windows open, get some air flowing through. We've got, my wife and I have got to go to where my daughter is at art college. There's an art exhibition there and they're all displaying their work this evening. So we're going there this evening and we're going to have a look at that. So that will be interesting. And then I've got nothing tomorrow. Next week we're going up to Taunton University. It's Taunton. My wife will let me know. I'm pretty sure it's Taunton University. My daughter's checking out the university. It's one of the ones she's thinking of applying to next year. What's going on there? People set up tents next to the rowing club. Interesting. Yeah, so we're going up there. I'm going in my car because do the run. I'm on the embankment, so the water's on my right, and on my left is the train station, or the train depot, not the station, it's the depot. Well, actually it's the station as well, if you go far enough, but yeah. So I dropped my wife off to work. I stayed for a cup of tea in the office. Stayed for a little while actually. Organisation is the name of the game today. Organising the studio, setting up for future on the benches, hopefully. Might even get some filming done, you never know. I've got tutorials to finish and prepare. But yeah, my interesting miniatures, which are the miniatures I use for Dungeons and Dragons, Call of Cthulhu and Werewolf and Vampire, they are a collection. They're like a collection of miniatures I can use for either any of the games or one or two of the games at any one time, and I want to keep them all in one place. So I've bought like a K&R case to keep them in. And when that's full, I'll just get another one or something. Long way to go yet though. Long ways to go yet. I've even had to cut out one of the foam inserts to accommodate the size. I think it was for my clockwork robot, if you remember that one, because of the way his arms are positioned. So I cut out the foam so that I can position him in the case without damaging him. So that'll be good. I've got all this in my head that I want to do, but yeah, you know, who knows what'll actually happen, right? still the thoughts there, planning and organisation for future videos. That's, you know, what I want to be like. Need some days of planning sometimes, because you save time in the long run. I'll take my camera and microphone out anyway. Equipment. So I'm driving by the driver and vehicle licensing agency van. On the back it says, "This vehicle stops suddenly." That's just crazy. At least he's had the good sense to indicate. No, I've gone past him. Going up the big hill, so I'm nearly home. I had my breakfast today, porridge. Woo. I don't mind porridge. I started off with the kind you mix with milk, but now I'm on the water-based stuff. Oh man, water porridge. That reminds me, actually, give my mum a ring, make sure, because she had some problems with her phone the last few days, and yesterday it appeared that she was okay. The phone was okay again, so I need to give her a ring and make sure it's still working all right. Into my driveway. And I'm home basically, so yeah, so thank you very much for watching this video, this car cast. I haven't done one in a little while. So here I go. So, like I say, thanks for watching. Remember, all brushes lead to war, and I'll see you on the next video. So bye for now. Bye bye.